All right.
All right.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
everybody.
everybody.
All
We're here back
We're
right.
back
with
with
another
another
DCCS match,
DCCS
and
match,
today
and
it's going to
today
be an
it's going to be an
exciting one.
exciting one.
It is
It is
BLUESHELL
BLUESHELL
HYPERS
HYPERS
fighting to
fighting
keep
to keep
themselves out
themselves
of the
out of the
relegation
relegation
stage.
stage.
They're currently,
They're
I think,
currently, I
on
think,
5
on
points, if I'm
five
not
points, if I'm
mistaken.
not mistaken.
They're
They're
tied
tied
in that 8th
in that
spot, and
eighth
if they
spot, and
manage to
if they
pick up a
manage to pick
point
up a point
today,
today,
then
then
they will be
they will
safe.
be
And if
safe.
they
And
don't,
if
it'll
they
be extra
don't, it'll
round
be extra round
difference. And
difference.
I
And
don't
I
think
don't
that they'll
think
make
that
that.
they'll make that.
There's a huge echo coming from you.
Is
Just
there a
let's
huge
Is
get
there a
this
echo?
huge
fixed
echo?
before.
Yes, perfect.
That's
Yes,
what
but
your boy go
Yes.
fuck yourself
yes.
yourselves.
Yes, I see the
Yes, I
echo.
see the
I'm
echo.
going to fix
I'm
that
gonna fix
with a
that with a
magic
magic.
click of a button, and now there should be no more echo. Hopefully. Uh,
No, it's
uh,
fixed.
yes, perfect. Yeah, well, apologies for that. It's been a bit of a last moment setup for me. Busy,
Well,
busy day, but we're here with the game nevertheless. So, in case it didn't get across clearly, it is going to be a very tense game today. HyperS fighting to keep themselves out of the relegation stage, and they're facing up against ZEPHYR WYVERN, the team that last year knocked them out in the playoffs. So they've got quite something to make up for. I'm
all
joined here
right.
by
So
my co-caster Jeroen. You'll be seeing him
what's good?
next weekend as well for the playoffs. And right now it's just a bit of introductions for him. So give me your predictions. What are you expecting?
Ooh, I'd like to see an upset from HyperS. That would be very exciting. I've seen them do it. I feel like they have a lot of play potential. They can do things. They can make their shots. So if they get some momentum, I feel like they have a decent chance of doing something. But I feel like Wyvern is the team that has maybe I'm not sure not more firepower, but it's the favorable team here out of just pure instincts. I have followed a lot of League One to be completely fair, but I feel like they have a good chance here.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so as well. HyperS, I mean, they're known for being a bit of a puggy team. They can definitely pull off an upset, and against a team like ZEPHYR, who is known for being very structured, very disciplined in their style of play. I really do think they can just bully their way through and pick up a map from them. But they're going to have to prove themselves. Last a few days ago, of course, ZEPHYR Wyvern taking out their fellow teammates from ZEPHYR Unicorn in a pretty confident 2-0. So they might be on a roll, and they might be ready to take some more points. But for them,
For
there's not
sure.
a lot on the line, so you never know how motivated they are going to be. Um, but it's gonna be a tough game, um, and I really hope the best for HyperS. I think Calhorn is probably going to be sweating quite hard as well this game, of course. So it's going to be a tense one, as I'm currently checking to see how long until we're going live. It's taking a bit longer than planned because it's all chaos. Because it was the last moment stream,
Yeah, for
as
sure.
mentioned. But nevertheless,
We
let's
still
see.
here.
Yeah, the currently players have contacted admins about the server loading slowly, so we're gonna have to keep you entertained for a bit, which I'm very bad at. I wish we had our Benjamin here, but nevertheless,
Ooh,
we've got to do our
would be
best.
great.
Yeah, we've got to do our best. I mean, the guy is just a
You
legend.
know,
I think he's casting Tetris tonight, from what he's told me. Quite,
casting
quite,
Tetris.
yes,
Hell
casting
yeah.
Tetris. You heard that right.
Yeah, no, no,
It's
no, no. I saw something about Tetris
Yeah, so
being on today.
it's quite something to go from CS casting to Tetris casting, but nevertheless,
Nah, Tetris casting hella hype. When
Tetris for
someone
him,
gets a
Tetris for
Tetris, like
him, just
the back to back Tetrises, oh, and the check goes wild. It's easy.
absolutely. That's what you gotta get that level of hype in there. If you can do it for Tetris, surely you can do it for CS:GO, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Oh, it's quite
He's just
whack.
full on going.
Absolutely. I mean,
Exactly.
that's what makes him a lot of fun, and you'll be seeing him, of course, next weekend as well. Gonna be seeing a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the faces next week or next
Oh
weekend.
God.
It's already this week actually.
This weekend, sure.
It's 5 days from now. My God, it's gonna be a
Really
tense
exciting.
weekend.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
absolutely. We've got a
Let's see
big
who comes
crew
out on
of
top.
yeah, we've got a big crew ready to cast the game, so it should be very exciting all weekend long. Of course, starting off with the semis on Saturday, and then the third place decider on Sunday afternoon as a warm up, leading up to that grand final on Sunday evening.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
well, do you dare to give a prediction who's going to win it? Do you
yeah.
dare?
Ooh. Do I dare? I'm not sure if I dare. Here's the problem. I need to read myself into League One. Because I've missed a lot of League One this entire split. So I can see that Nuada Squad and Vanguard are at the top with their what do you call it? Well, which is the default placements. So one of my votes would go to them, but from there on, I won't yet cast my judgments. We'll see
Yeah,
how it goes.
of course, Underwater Squad and Vanguard, I think they tied each other in the group stage in a very
Oh,
spectacular fashion. Underwater Squad with the quick 16-1 cleanup on Ancient, and then on Vertigo they actually managed to lose it. I
oh
mean,
shit. Okay.
I definitely think that Vanguard's gonna want some revenge, and hopefully they'll get that.
If we get some revenge on Ancient, it would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that would be phenomenal, but I don't think that Vanguard's gonna
I
go
doubt it, but
go for
one
that.
can pray. One can pray.
Absolutely. I mean, currently, I think Underwater Squad and Vanguard have spots 1 and 2 sealed, and it's just
Hmm.
ETT and ZEPHYR fighting for third place. I know tomorrow ETT is playing against TCA Link as the final game
Hmm.
of the split, the group stage, and I think is. Could you check for me? Is who's currently on top? Is it ZEPHYR or is it ETT?
Let's see. ETT's on top with a +3. Zephyr, wait, +3 difference. They have, wait, why is Zephyr below matches? Oh, Zephyr has missed one match. So right now ETT is on top. That's because they have one match more. Zephyr's gonna play this one, but they have a ETC is a
You
+3.
are
Zephyr Wyvern is a +4. I'm
you
confused.
are confusing me, good sir. Let me have a look
I
myself.
am. Now I'm confused as well.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I think, of course, I think tomorrow, definitely ETT being the favorites. We look back at last year. I don't know if it was a 16-0 or a 16-1 on Inferno what happened, but let's hope for TCA that doesn't happen again. Yeah, so it is ETT currently on 10 points, 1 point ahead of ZEPHYR. So if TCA manages to pull off a magical upset, then ZEPHYR wins both games today. Then they can
No.
actually get third place. But I don't think ZEPHYR has a lot of control. As we do see that the server is currently readied up, so that means you've got to deal with our bullshit for another 4 to 5 minutes until the players finally get ready.
They've already done enough. They can get somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you choose to be here. We don't force you to.
Exactly. Otherwise, fuck off.
Exactly. But yeah, also, you know, if you could let the players know they can ready up at any moment, because we are
All
waiting
right.
for them.
Cool. I'm gonna just quickly head over then.
Yes.
All right. So
As we
it's
will actually take a quick 2 minute break just to get a few final things set up. Due to some server issues as
all
well, we
right.
just need a quick break to
Hey,
get things wrapped up. So they'll
dat
be
ik
back in
waar.
around 2 to 3 minutes,
Ga ready.
and they'll be
Meeting.
heading right into the game. See you then.
Ja, ja, toch.
And we're back after a quick
Uh,
little tech break. We've got everything set up now.
yes,
The server is running, and the players will be ready up as soon as they are all there. So, it's the
for
usual
sure.
delays. It's the usual delays. But hey, that means at least those who are a little bit too late can also tune in to not miss any of the action, of course. Um,
Yes, yes.
on that note, though, I think now that we're towards the end of the split, a question for you, Ron. Are there any teams that have
Hmm.
really surprised you so far?
Oh, so as I've said, like I've not watched a lot of the League One, so I can't make a big statement on this. Although from what I've seen in the standings, most teams that I saw last year also are at the top. Of course, we have the newcomer that's Underwater Squad, made up of previous members of other teams, um, which, as expected, they make a very good run, or are at the top of the entire league, which good for them. They're playing well.
Mhm.
It's good to see. Um,
But you don't really
yeah,
have
and
anything. You don't have
I
the
don't have a
knowledge
lot to
right now.
say. I
Yeah,
don't have the
no,
knowledge. Nah,
that's fair enough. I mean, if you don't aren't that dedicated of a fan, it's a bit disappointing. But I'll forgive you
it's I
for it.
know
I'll
I
forgive you
know it's
for it.
disappointing, but we have to do something.
We have to do something, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I think personally, I'm quite happy and impressed with Dorans, even though they've ended up with 6 points. I think
Hmm.
the way they've performed against some of the top teams, against Underwater Squad, I think also against ETT, they've really shown quite some potential. And I think with a bit of training, they could maybe even hit playoffs and pull off a lot of big
Oh
things
shit!
next split.
Right.
I hope, to
No,
be
yeah.
surprised, have another team battling for that top spot. And I think other than that, most teams have been playing as expected. Of course, ZEPHYR Unicorn and ZEPHYR Wyvern, uh, being pretty well matched. It felt beforehand, but last year, not last year, last week, Wyvern showing they were definitely the better team. But
Hmm.
I think ZEPHYR Unicorn as well, if they get into it, I think there might be some player changes within ZEPHYR from what I've heard. So that's going to be some exciting
Yeah,
moves.
okay.
And
We'll see. We'll see.
yeah, I mean, of course, within ZEPHYR Unicorn, we've had Sniper being an absolute dominant force to deal with, among others. And also, of course, Mr. Jimmy Egg, Mr. Yordi also absolutely popping off on that team. So I think that ZEPHYR, if they get the right players together, they're going to have an absolute beast of a team next year. And I think that's going to be quite exciting.
Okay.
As
Oh yeah.
are the players already in the game? Could you tell me?
So we're missing one person, which is from HyperS. He's not yet joined the server.
It seems he's actually joined and disconnected, so it's a little bit scary
Hmm.
because maybe he's had some issues, but it happens to the
I'd
best of
hope
us.
not.
It happens to the best of us. Yesterday I think HyperS had. I think they were cheating a little bit. Faced the anti-cheat, not really liking what they were up to. I think it kicked them
Oh,
three. It kicked them 3 times from the server. So I don't
that's
know what kind
interesting
of.
because it also
Yeah.
happened during a play, just a training of ours. It might have been a problem with the anti cheat at the point.
Yeah, it actually
I think
might
a bit.
have been. I think if it was yesterday around, it was it yesterday or
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, it was Monday.
no, then
Yeah.
it might have actually been an
Also,
issue with Faceit.
yeah, Knife Round has gone live, so soon enough we'll see the game going on.
Excellent. Yeah, that'll be about 2 minutes until we see the quote unquote knife round. Of course, not really counting for anything except for the mental victory. Though it's going to be Vertigo, so I don't think there's going to be much of a knife round. I wouldn't be surprised if half the players just jump off and decide let's go for a little bit of a flying trip and see how far they make it. But yeah, we'll actually be switching
Exactly.
into the server already. It's going to be a bit of a bit of warm up murder, but then again, that's also plenty
Who doesn't
entertaining.
love that?
Who doesn't love
Who
that
doesn't
exactly?
love that?
Yeah, you gotta do something right away, and just watching the absolute blood-smeared walls of Vertigo,
Ooh,
an
also,
absolute war zone.
the stream is shitting the bed.
Is it shitting the
I
bed?
can say that. The OBS Ninja is shitting the bed. Do we have to
I
switch over to normal stream?
I hope the actual live stream on Twitch is still functional.
Nah, live stream on Twitch is fine.
That's a relief then. For my co-caster for you that you can also watch the game. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, but if I have to watch, I have to watch through Twitch itself. Twitch itself, which has a bit of delay between these.
yeah, not really what you want.
Ooh.
Yeah, the difficulty, of course, of the online era with everything going online. Fortunately, none of that will be an issue. next week.
Better not be.
It better not be exactly that. As we are heading into the quote-unquote knife round. Let's see how many people are going to jump off the map. Blue Shell it's looking like they're ready for suicide. Are they? Oh, they're not going to. Oh, they're going to kill each other instead. That's my way of doing it.
That's still a lot of fun.
There you go. Zephyr knows what they're up to. They're jumping off. There we go. There goes everything. So with that, I'm also assuming it's the map pick of HYPERS, considering that ZEPHYR gets to select the side, as we are heading into the pistol round, and hopefully everything will go according to plan. For once, the teams are the right way around, and I hope that's a good sign for us today.
That's crazy. That's never supposed to be that way.
It never
that is
like
a miracle.
It really is a miracle. Never mind to what I just said, as we do see a lot of players, rushing up the ramp position, and there's just one CT here to defend it. He's going to be in a bit of a pickle though. There are rotates coming through now, and they're just waiting. They're waiting for this army of T's to show up. But no, they decide against it. ZEPHYR though not having taken too much space yet, so this round is not even really started. As the first contact is made on the B-bomb site, Cheese are just having a bit of an exchange, trying to maybe bait over some players. Now the hit goes on the A-bomb site. So it's Clunky rushing in, gets the dick, and oh, stays alive, one goes down. It's going to be a very simple after plan. As the kills are traded back and forth. There's still a kit on that CT side. It's on Pingo this time around. Smoke goes onto the bomb side as well. On the bomb is down to his teammate, and the absolute blender leads it into a 3-on-1, and down he goes. First round going to HYPERS.
Yeah, UDK stream on Discord because this is not working.
Yeah, okay,
I can wait till late.
Yeah, there's some technical difficulties going on for us, but let's hope it does not affect the actual stream. Of course, if there is issues going on, do let me know in Twitch chat.
Yes. Let's see.
That's just an absolute blender on it.
That's
All
way
the
better.
CTs now it's spraying through the wall. Really well, but oh, he wants that knife kill. You know he does, but the Toxin says no.
Get it though.
He says.
The eco frags, of course, the round going to BLUESHELL HYPERS. 3 extra round. As we're now going into a round where ZEPHYR WYVERN actually has some guns and some utility to stop the T's from doing anything.
Yeah, they've actually got a buy here and opting to go for that full save on round 2 to have a buy with some limited util, but on a map like Vertigo you can really find a quick opening pick or just rush up ramp with 1 or 2 flashes. That's all you need to find some quick spaces. They're seeming to head to this B-bomb site, and it's looking like Mr. Baguette is ready as well. Gets a kill on the other side of the map.
Oh,
Kenny,
to the smoke.
It's looking like they're going for more. Bingo trying to re-aggress. He gets a kill straight, doesn't go the way of free fall. And just when they find the advantage, they throw it all away, and they're down by a landslide.
Oh, that's not what you like to see.
Yeah, they find the opening, and you know, Pingu trying to look for a kill back, and he gets away with 2. Not something you should be allowing to happen. Clunky also can't find the kill, and it goes the way of ZEPHYR. They pick up the buy round, and the T's are a bit tight for cash.
That's a very clean of ZEPHYR WYVERN to just get that 3rd round already. That economical like upper hand they're gonna get the take here is very useful for the CT side here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like only one player going down. That's very nice.
Exactly that. It's going to be the force buy for HYPERS, so they're looking to keep the pressure and not allow them to build up that money and press the fight. And I don't think we're ready for Nick.
Trying to.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
It's trying to find something there, but Nick already far up. Not expecting it to be that far.
Yeah, the aggression against the force buy is a bit risky, but in this case, the complete off angle, just not a chance for that UMP.
Nah, for sure not.
As we see, in the middle, and he does find that kill, bringing it back to a 4-on-4, and in a force buy situation, an equal trade is definitely not something they'll complain about.
Sure, winning those CTs, but back to a 4v3 for the CTs.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, they're playing two players over towards the B bomb set, but the bomb is actually on A. Is Dan looking to go aggressive? And he gets him through the wall. The dink and the body shot is enough to take down Clunky, and with that, there's just 2 T's against 4. Make that 1, it's just a Doxy. He's going to try and get this bomb down, I think. Oh, looking for something. Not quite sure what his plan of attack is, but
Trying to
doesn't work out.
That's tags him, but it's not enough. Again, 4 people alive on the CT side. They're just banking in cash here. As the T's appear to just fully echo this round, like a couple of one tech 9.
Yeah, it's going to be a ramp rush, and I think with that, it's going to be a big bloodbath coming the way of the CTs as well. And side is spray down 1-2 kills. Oh, that grenade is gonna. Oh yeah, he's going down.
That connects. Yeah, already down to a 5v2. No frags coming out from the T side, trying to find the damage, but now they're just stuck here with the pistols.
Rushing up on a position like A on a ramp it's very odd to do on eco. You can do it with pistols if you have a little bit of money invested, maybe a Tech 9, but with Glocks, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna win any fights ever.
Nah, a couple of good yeets though, and you're already fucked. Like those M4s on the long range. You know, I don't. You have it's being a mere cost to like go on there to get that couple of frags even.
Yeah, I mean, even without the utility, the long range of the M4s is just so comfortable on ramp, and you don't have any real damage to find a quick opening.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It looks like these
walking into a trap and
yeah, they're all down.
And down it goes.
All cleaned up by the ZEPHYR squad, as we do indeed see the buy now from the HYPERS side.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. They have a couple of smokes and flashes out, which can heavily help them. If they use it correctly, they can try to find a round here. They're trying to get some ramp here, but smoke coming out from the CT side.
Yeah, this AWP on B on Eagle Eye now as well. It's gonna be a very big threat for them to deal with, and the moment the T's go for a pick, it might just cost them their life. Oh, this timing on the aggression. Oh, Bucket gets lucky there. His life is. Oh my god.
Gets away though.
Yeah, you think one of those players is gonna die, but they both make it out alive. As now it's Kenny finding a kill on ramp. So aggressive from ZEPHYR again. He's got so much space and
having that ramp space now. Nah, that's gonna give him a lot of info there. They're not at A. There's a middle, but we have a player there. Actually, yes, this T's are going through mid, but getting the frag from Baguette.
Yeah, there's just no way in for the T's at this point. All the CTs are here waiting for them, and Clunky does find a kill, but I think it's a little bit too late for that, as Doxy is also looking towards B. Down, but down is way too good through that wall. Another wallbang kill.
Ooh, Clunky being here though with the low HP, trying to recover the bomb.
Yeah, he's trying to get anything he can at this point in the game. Taking away a gun would already be massive, and any more than that would be an absolute gift. As Realize says no. Off with your head, you are dead.
Yeah, no, it's a rough start from BLUESHELL, but once they get their economy going, maybe do a little bit of a half buy here. Next round they can go full out with some util.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, it's definitely a rough start, but I think they've got plenty of chances to recover.
Yeah, for sure.
With the simple but effective round smoke, not too bad at all. Up middle, that's the first opening kill found right away.
That's big.
Eagle Eye gonna be challenged.
Get the trade, but still.
He's falling back towards the ramp position. He's basically a terrorist at this point. Well,
Oh,
he's not afraid.
finally-
Getting more and more kills. The leg
Gets
shot,
the
the
lag, but
clunky.
doesn't get the kill.
Yeah, that's
Still very,
a chaotic round.
still, yeah, for sure. A good hold by Vessel. Solid and clunky going down by Van Daan. 5-2 by BLUESHELL.
Yeah, and it's a bit of an interesting round. I mean, it's a full pistol buy. There's not too much they're expecting to get out of it, so I think those 2 kills aren't too bad. But I mean, you have that B-bomb side. If they kill that AWPer without losing any more players, they've got a shot at that round.
Yeah, they got very close for what they went into that round.
Yeah, I mean, the first opening going their way as well, and that's already massive. Again, there's a simple ramp smoke, and there is a T challenging it this time around. We get 3 at this point. They're all trying to go out of ramp as... I mean, they're players from 10, so of course there's going to be some 10 today. As Vocal finds the open and kill the other side of the map. And there's so many CTs here. This is going to be a fight and a half. Monkey in the corner, fully flashed off, but Dan is flashed off as well. But I near dropped after the dust has settled. HYPERS is still a man up, and there is no one on the A-bomb side.
Bingo catches Dexota out in the open though.
Yeah, the Dusty just looking the wrong way.
Lucky the clunky with the soof.
Oh well.
Gets Pingu.
That's
Eli in the 1v2 now.
Yeah, those kinds of headshots are HYPERS style, and
exactly.
He's got a shot, he's got a kit, he's got his pulp as well, and he's been looking pretty alright so far.
Yeah, I feel like if HYPERS are able to play together, they shouldn't be able to lose this round, but
you never know. Eagle Eye now.
You never know exactly.
Oh!
Gets a tag on short.
Yeah, but Vilko, he's gonna peek. There you go. Down he goes.
There you go. A round for BLUESHELL. Getting their way back into this game again.
Yeah, it's that's the round they need. I mean, the CT economy is looking pretty solid though, so they're gonna need to string a lot more rounds like that together. As again, we see some fast ramp progression coming up with CT, but he's opting to head towards the bump site instead. 3 players here, and Baguette's on the double angle, but not gonna commit for too long. There's so many players here. There's 2 or maybe even 3 CTs available there. Eagle Eye ready to rotate. It's gonna be difficult. FCT is now having rotated over to ramp. We're gonna maybe find a fight here as well. As Down gets the kill on B, but there's no more players there. Genny is gonna have to hold this together with Pingu, and Molly goes into sandbag. The teams are getting ready to go.
Getting flashed in, gets right near. Only spotted one though.
That's a
gets
clean
cheese
kill.
on short. Spots the open ramp.
Ooh!
Dinks him, but cannot get him.
Yeah, and the Toxty with the kill on the other side of the map as well. Now it's actually a 2-on-2. This can be very scary for ZEPHYR. Sure, they have the HP advantage, but free fall on the op, you never know what he's going to do with that gun.
Yeah, no, he can go absolutely crazy on that. They still have some util as well. 30 seconds, they have to make a move here. And
Yeah,
WYVERN knows this.
Exactly that, and I mean, ZEPHYR is looking to play a retake on the B-bomb site, so the T's might just get this bomb down. With the smoke coming
They already know it's going. We can get close.
But get 10 seconds on the clock. Is he going to challenge this? It looks
He
like
might be able to spot the nice plan and gets the seconds.
Yeah, that's a bit sloppy from the Toxty, not looking the right way, and that's unfortunate. If he trades that player, he's got a shot. He can just get that bomb down and maybe play out the 1v1, but Loco drops first, he can't get the trade, and the ZEPHYR pick up another buy round, and they're up 6-3.
Yeah, and BLUESHELL HYPERS being down the money again.
Yeah,
Trying
there's
to
the
rush B, the Molly going down and the B rush stops. Baguette spots some feet.
Yeah, the smoke, a bit awkward. Don't think it achieves too much, and the teams know that they're not
for the
afraid.
B bomb site. They're coming. Let's hit Baguette to defend. He gets the first, is blinded though and gets taken out. On down with the trade, gets the second. Stacks the third as Pingu gets in one in the middle and down to a 1v4. Dexota just out here just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, the
But with
Toxty is got still a long task ahead of him with the Eagle, but maybe he can pull off some
Crazier
nice
things
shots.
have happened.
Yeah, you know, in HYPERS fashion, hit a few of those 1-nicks and
Yeah.
it's not looking like it.
Yes. Exactly. Wrestle taking him down. HYPERS now going back into another gun round. Finally being able to do something here. I'm trying to see what they can do with it. Maybe Free Fall can get into another one.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, his gun is up, and he's not afraid to challenge his ramp position, I don't think.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's been able to get some picks here.
So is this oh, shoot. Oh my god, the absolute chaos in ramp position. The spam's coming through from the left. There's so many bullets just flying to the smoke. And, oh, there goes the
I think he
dope.
gets another.
Yeah, it's just awkward to see.
As after very short into the round, it's already down to a 5v2. Clunky being on low HP as well.
The first kill finally found on the T side to buy Free Fall with that up, as we mentioned, but ZEPHYR making the right choice, backing up now, and the 4v2 should be theirs any day of the week.
For sure. I think BLUESHELL needs to get some spicy picks here, but it's looking unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, Free Fall is I think right now their best player in the game, 10 kills already, and he's gonna have to carry this, and he can be able to. But right now they're gonna have to best Eagle Eye with his AWP, and on this position I don't think he's gonna have a lot of difficulty. There's the first kill.
Spots the first.
Oh, but Vilko says no.
Getting this trade. So he walks up trying to spot someone. Looks into CT and gets taken out from behind.
Yeah, there's
8-3.
there's more than just the one guy you're focusing on.
Yeah, had to do something there, but
Yeah, I like the
unlucky.
play. It's unfortunate he gets shot in the back. If he finds that quick kill onto CT, he's got himself into a very awkward 1v2 with the CT split up. That can be very winnable. As right now we've seen another brutal force play coming in. Some Galil, some AKs, not the best firepower.
I'd like to see
A lot
more.
of
He's got up to T ramp this time, doing a spam before. Free Fall far up.
Yeah, this is a nice position. I don't know if the CT are going to be ready for this. If they try and go for some more aggression, I think Free Fall is able to punish them with ease.
I can't find some nice plays. There's the peek out,
Oh,
but Kenny Schieters ready for it. Dexota with the trade.
yeah, he actually
Down to a
clears out that
4v4.
corner.
Yeah, I expected it.
Starts rotating
Fair
over
enough.
to the bomb site now, and you're trying to look for something here. Slowly sneaking his way up, and
But gets
Again,
holding the
he's ready
smoke
for
though.
it, though. Yeah,
But Ranier doesn't there.
and that's probably for the better.
Exactly. Get on the op, smoke down. Where his presence now?
Yeah, but look at there's so many C2 ones that the bomb site again. There's 3 players ready to help here, but the T's do seem to be heading that way, and that's looking like a very, very difficult task.
Yeah, no, for sure. I need to take out this op like ASAP, but chances are it's not really possible.
Oh, that angle, but it doesn't work out. It's still Eagle Eye though, holding up the bomb site, getting one more kill. Clunk finding a kill on A, and now the defense has no clue what to do. With 30 seconds on the clock, the T's have the time to rotate, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. Clunky going deep into CT, the bomb going towards A, and this is looking like a very comfortable round.
Yeah, no, they found their way back into the round, but Chaser turns away the second baguette peaks.
Yeah, now Clunky's
to
been
it,
spotted
it's-
out. This is far
It's
from
looking less
ideal.
likely by the second, but Eli being tagged down to 12 HP. With op holding it, gets taken out.
Yeah, 10 HP's up with the op as he goes for another swing. Ranier just about manages to stay away, and
There's the fake out of ramp, but not sure if he just jumped.
oh, Nick's gonna just stick it. He gotta pull the trigger. You gotta hit him.
Oh, and it gets defused.
Oh,
He takes out both
no.
CTs, but still.
Yeah, it's 2 kills, but you need to get that diffuser. That's so unfortunate. Going into the smoke
yeah.
and shooting everything over him.
Yeah, no, you hate to see it.
It feels like a silly mistake. I understand, you know, he's trying to walk into that smoke to hide from the opponent, but you gotta make
Yeah, no,
sure
it's
so that you know where you're looking. And in this case, every
They
bullet
got-
just whizzed over his head.
Yeah, very sad to see. They got the way into that round, but failed to execute it until the end.
Yeah, I mean, they found a nice few openings there. They had a good shot on that 3v2, but the timing
Yeah,
on
no,
the
for
player
sure.
middle and just didn't work out for them. As again, we see this
This
hard
is-
aggression coming through. Ping already with the flashbang. Kenny is going to be going through that smoke to try and murder some
Ooh.
motherfuckers. There he goes, but the Toxie, I think he gets him fully flashed actually.
No, I don't. I'm not sure if he was flashed. I think Stinger was flashed.
Oh,
As Bean gets
go.
tagged down. Gets clunky
Yeah,
though.
but he gets away, and look at this Eagle Eye
Ooh,
with his
nade
AWP.
coming
He's not
after.
afraid.
Alright, getting away. Yeah, and he got that info there. They're nowhere near Bean yet.
Yeah, I mean that's interesting play.
Gets going for an aggressive
Oh,
middle
Free fall
and
goes down on
takes.
middle now.
This bomb is slowly heading somewhere towards A. Nah, calling it off.
Yeah, the team's not quite sure. Bomb is still towards B, and but the team's walking up on A. It's a very awkward position here. Yeah, Cheeser now is actually going that way.
Spots the guy's CT, but headshot has not been cleared yet. Bingo has heard enough.
Yeah. Are they going to be ready for Bingo? But gets tagged, survives. Doxy's not quite hitting enough bullets. Now the bomb goes down. It's 3-on-4 retake, and all CTs coming from the same direction.
Some take is being low, so it's still very possible for BLUESHELL to do something here, but
Yeah, this is a difficult round for both sides. They've got 2 flashes on the Doxity. If he can get 1 or 2 good flashes in, then that's going to be absolutely massive for them. As the Doxy does go down to white. And catch up Eagle Eye, but it doesn't actually connect the kill. He gets 1 kill, but it's not going to be enough. 5 HP and 9 HP. The 2 CT survive on, but it's enough to win the round. And ZEPHYR gets on the board.
Again, coming in, and that's some very interesting actions there from WYVERN, but unlucky to see. Nah, the 5 and 9 HP, very sad to see.
Yeah, that
fail low
round
HP.
usually go both ways. I mean, it's basically a coin flip at that point. The CTs get lucky to not take just 1 more bullet to the toe, and they manage to hold on to the round. And now, CTs are trying to go fast, but he's not going to get away with that.
Flashed off.
Yeah, Clunky, look at the challenge off of Eagle Eye. I don't think it's going to be an ideal fight, although Eagle Eye missing the shot.
Eagle Eye hitting the wall. Down. Clunky gets him. Way back to the round, but gets traded by Bondan immediately. Back to a 4v3.
Yeah, they find 1 or 2 things here, but every little thing HYPERS does, ZEPHYR just does it twice as good. And that's really showing in the scoreline as well.
Yeah, no, they're very quick on those rotates. Someone goes down there immediately, they have to trade it back, and Bucket fucking catches off the cheeser.
The timing has also really not been working out for HYPERS. It's really unfortunate to see the aggression for ZEPHYR just being timed to perfection every single time. They just catch someone with their pants down.
As the smokes are going down on A, knowing that they're there, spots the bomb, gets it first. Now he's just waiting back for his teammates to respect him.
So many gets one down, takes him back down. It's 11-3. ZEPHYR is looking phenomenal on Vertigo.
Yeah, for sure, the CT side is very strong. Like, and the immediately trades coming in when possible. Good timings on the T's there.
Yeah, definitely.
Being very aggressive, but it works out for them.
Let's hope. Excuse me, I've not had enough sleep. Let's hope HYPERS managed to find a round here. And no, it's not the game that's boring. I promise. I had a bit of university taking a toll in the infamous way of a lack of sleep, as we do see the entire T team over towards this bomb site on B, and it's gonna have a tough time. There is CTs available.
Yeah, 2 people in middle, like one in mid, 2 there. Fuck. STs are executing here.
Yeah,
gets it first. Yeah, and they can just sit an elbow, pick him off 1 by 1 as it peeks out again, gets taken down finally.
Yeah,
3v2.
Make that a 2v2 to talk to the annihilates Eagle Eye through the smoke. Now there's a fighting chance here for HYPERS.
The bomb yet gets the first. But the guy's also there, hits him and gets taken down. Very sad to see.
The Toxty not aware that there's still another CT close by, as it ends up being a 12-3 scoreline. ZEPHYR looking absolutely phenomenal so far, and they just need 4 more rounds to win this map 1, and it's looking like they're gonna be sending HYPERS to relegations unless they show something better either right now or on the second map.
Yeah, we need to see. HYPERS need this pistol round. If they give ZEPHYR that fighting chance, or just immediately the pistol round, it's going to give them too much value here in those next couple of rounds.
A comeback when you're down 12-3 really only happens with that pistol round start. You can get 3 rounds to get going, and then from 6 to 12, it's just going to be a very, very long grind to slowly get back into the game.
Yeah, they just need that first momentum and start going up middle. Clunky being flashed out, getting backed off.
Yeah, and you're spamming for the smoke. Sorry, the Dux at the
Like so, like.
And you're finding a kill now, but in the absolute chaos, we're actually still just down to a 2v2.
Still even.
Have lost the bomb size, free from mixed contact with
Nice,
Baguette. He drops
Ooh,
it
gets
and
him
takes down
gets
from
the
that as
next.
well.
Very solid, getting that pissed around, giving them a fighting chance in this game again. And now
Yeah.
I just need to keep it up.
Free Fall is the player that keeps him in this game. He's on 14 kills right now, stepping up big in that pistol round. And HYPERS, it's going to be a long, long way. They've got a chance now, and this is their chance to make some money. The full eco coming out from the T side, and it's looking like a contact B play.
Just need to make sure that they don't lose anyone in all these fights. They need that economical advantage over the teaser.
Exactly that. I mean, if the Toxicity picks up 5 kills, that's a lot of money made with that MP9. So
Yeah, for sure. As the teaser slowly coming into the site.
yeah, they're up close and personal already. Keep playing this really smart. 1 kill, 2 kills. There we go. A new pick from far away. Oh, Baguette though. That's another kill for the T's. That's 2 guns lost now.
It's getting spicy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You don't want to give too much away, and the bomb might
They're
just go
both
down
low.
the road. There's no nace to deny it. No one able to get close. And
Oh,
Baguette
it
plants.
will.
ZEPHYR WYVERN is going to be very, very happy with that.
Yeah, no, that bomb money is going to give them it's going to give them full util probably next round.
Yeah, the full
With
eco
the
on
save as well.
The full eco on the second round, with that $800 on top, and look at the money. Baguette's even got enough for an AWP.
Yeah, HYPERS needs to show their A game here. Jeez, they're still being on that PP Bison.
Yeah, I mean HYPER is known for their big PP plays.
Still. Now with fully armored opponents, you're going to get dicey.
Yeah, it's not really gonna be doing anything. Freefall's got himself the AWP. Let's see what he can do with it here. He's gonna look for solid on the T-side, and oh, that's a shot and a half.
Eagle eye.
That's the opening HYPERS needs, is all the T's are still on ramp.
Exactly. As the teasing now trying to see if they can get Eli in this short here. But then challenging it. Freefall spotted him.
Yeah, he wants that kill on the snap, and he's gonna get it as well. He gets out of there. Ooh, he does. Cheeser goes down, but that's just the PP. We just talked about. Well, now it's also the AWP. That's a problem.
That starts to become a problem down to a 3v3. Freefall going down with an AWP on sidewalk. We can also, this teasing can still recover that.
Yeah, the bomb's gonna come down now by Pingu, so this is gonna be a difficult retake as I'm that smoke. He's fighting a lot of damage onto Kenny. Oh, this man has no fear, jumping through the bullets like the Matrix. As BLUESHELL, they've got a 3v3 retake ahead of them. They've got a kip, they've got no util to work with. They're gonna have to find every single one of these kills. And Clunky, well, he's just gonna say, I'll do it my fucking self. 1-2 quick,
There you go.
He picks up the last one.
Exactly.
That's quick work of that retake made by HYPERS. They've got 6 rounds. And the AWP is back as well.
Good retake by BLUESHELL. Yeah, no, those stacks from right here in the smoke heavily helped him here. Can you just going down immediately without like giving any damage to the CTs?
Absolutely. I mean, I was surprised he even got back. He literally jumped right in between the spray of bullets and somehow didn't get hit, but
He just said, fuck it.
Yeah, apparently he's just not afraid, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Clunky's with the quick aggression finding that kill anyway, as we see another B hit coming through from ZEPHYR. It's going to be the same thing. However, this time it's Toxty with the AUG in the back of sight. He's got Reinier available to flash him in as well, I think. So I think
Clunky in middle as well.
Yeah, they're aware of how much ZEPHYR likes this B-bomb site.
Slowly creeping up from stairs. Smoke's coming out, saying we're here. What's going?
Ooh,
already
that's
it's
traded. The army.
I'm not sure if his gun fell down. I think it did.
Oh, Eagle Eye, another Deagle kill. Is that for work this thing? Let's work on an eco round. Well, a bit of a half.
Yeah.
But
ooh, but get close to this Mech 10.
The AWP on Luke, we're trying to look for some openings. I don't think they're getting. There's the kill.
And
oh,
here.
Vilko though.
He's spicy. 1v2. Doesn't have a kit.
No, he doesn't. Gonna have to find these kills very quickly. His teammates might have a kit, but this shot down he
And
goes.
it's taken down.
ZEPHYR do it on the pistol buy. They catch up the Toxicity, they catch up Rainier, and they just overrun this B bomb site. And you do wonder how, you know, the passive approach that BLUESHELL HYPERS goes from that B bomb site. If
Well,
that's
they
the
were
way to
able
go.
to walk up very far without any retaliation.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
way too close in their face. Like, they could have taken some range with those guns, but they didn't. It's very like
Yeah,
stop
the
this.
smoke on the sidewalk.
This BLUESHELL is now and a half by only the MP9 on the Exota. That's for some upgraded
Toxicity.
pistols.
Oh, hello,
That's
Van
one down
goodbye.
though. That's a free gun.
Yeah, that's a good gun for him. That's actually giving him a nice fighting chance. As Kenny is just bringing that right back on the other side of the map, and the Toxicity
Bingo's
might just want to
here.
go get more. Looking for it. But this should be the bingo. Yes, it is.
There you go.
Free ball created back, but Eagle Eye with the Deagle in return. And ZEPHYR, after a little bit of a scary start, they stabilize and they know that B-bomb side is all theirs for the taking. Getty's already got CT. This is the round for ZEPHYR. They're going to be up to 14. Unless the
Yeah,
Cheeser
Cheeser
is able
probably
to pull a
just
miracle out of
trying.
his ass.
Nah, I just save this gun, get into the next round, see what you can do from there. They shown they have a possibility to retake, to hold it, but maybe their B side just needs a bit more aggressive takes, or see they can chill it down a bit.
Yeah, the B side really is their problem right now, and I hope they're able to fix that.
Except that this time with some nice aggression all that round. I'm not sure if he's gonna keep on doing that, or just because it wasn't easy. Cheeser going down, so can schieten.
His head has been blown clean off, but as mentioned, the AK is still here with Rainier. And he
should be able to keep this.
Yeah, I don't think the T's are going to even go for this. They want to keep their money strong as well.
Yeah, for sure. If BLUESHELL starts to break it, like, they actually have a fighting chance, but once
Yeah.
it just keeps some economy,
T-side
they
economy,
can keep all the
you know,
pressure.
it's practically impossible to break that T-side economy. You can always get
Yeah,
a
no,
big
you
buyout
can get a
every
couple of
2
rounds out of it. Yeah, no, exactly, but those couple of rounds in this case can still be pretty detrimental.
Yeah, I mean, you know, BLUESHELL really has to get everything at this point, and right now they've got some good util to work with. And some good
Yeah, for sure.
firepower. As the T's are, well, at least, again, is not afraid. He's running up here. And
Careful
that
being
head
there,
low
but gets taken out.
a little bit of a
Call
gap
his pants down.
Pretty much. Trying to go a little bit too aggressive with AWP in a position where he's not allowed to be.
I think I was regrabbing himself as well as he peeked.
Yeah. Is looking to find some kind of retaliation kill together with Rainier. He's gonna find a kill over top of it. Gets tagged down but doesn't get killed. 2-4v4 and the Cheeser. Somebody gets
Taken down, my bundle down. Here, trying to find a pick on the off, but no, stuck on side. Gets one on the sidewalk. Good shot, but gets traded by one down.
Yeah, ZEPHYR is very clean on these trades every single time. BLUESHELL finds a kill, they manage to find one back. They're just trading their way to victory as the Toxicity go for it. Down goes down. Hits the 180. No, he doesn't. Oh, Bingo
It's a
barely.
tag on
denies it.
Bingo though, but Clunk in a very, very bad situation here.
Yeah, there should be a
I'm
kill
not sure
on
if there's
site, but
I hope so.
it's tough.
It surely is. One player on sidewalk, one on ramp. Gets spotted. Tags him down. Bingo
Yeah,
not going for the peak, just playing it back.
Eagle Eye being eager to fight, but at this point, Clunk is so far out of his comfort zone. He ends up with the one leak. ZEPHYR WYVERN have themselves at that point. And their vertigo is looking great. Yeah, I think this is the pick of ZEPHYR, but sorry, of BLUESHELL HYPERS, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm gonna quickly check up on that.
Yes, please do.
As at the moment I can't. I'll do it in a bit.
Yeah, it's the last round. Desperation Force Spike now. As Kenny Schieten says goodbye to Wilco. The 5-on-4 is looking like it's the end of Vertigo's. Oh, Cheeser, bullet to the old poor guy. Lucky's coming from behind though. What is this madness? How the hell did he get there? As he's just walking in there in ramp.
And he got bomb now.
Yeah, he's got the bomb. I mean, his teammates have no real way of getting to him. Kenny finds himself a kill with the grenade. Monkey is just hiding.
Trying to
Go
retake it, but it's taken down.
Oh, the door fast
So
flying, but Kenny is ready. He's got near now to hold this. They've spotted him. I don't think he has a chance.
As he gets...
Now he
And
goes.
there he goes. Game going to ZEPHYR WYVERN, 16-6. Very dominant. Just very strong on on the takes, on the trades, and that any kill go unretaliated.
I really think that's the big difference here between these two teams, is that every single time HYPERS tries to find a kill, gets something, ZEPHYR makes sure to trade it back, get something in return, just to make sure that, you know, they don't give up an advantage if they don't need to. And I think that's been a very dominant showing so far on Vertigo. I'm not quite sure what is map 2, if you could tell me. I hope it's something
you know,
comfortable.
I cannot see it right now because we're waiting on the what do you call it? On the thing to go live, the server to go live. Time to connect is low. There might be some fucky things going on.
Well, we'll let you guys know as soon as we know, because face it, has been struggling for the last few matches. But yeah, this has been a surprisingly and disappointingly one-sided performance so far. I think HYPERS did have a few chances on their T side where they had some rounds they could have converted, maybe should have converted, but in the end it wasn't meant to be. ZEPHYR just looking too solid, not giving anything up, and I think, yeah, you can't say this was an unjustified victory. ZEPHYR just outplayed them at a very basic level.
Yeah, for sure. They just like HYPERS found their opening sometimes, but most of the time, once they found that pick, once they got like a crazy shot off, they just immediately got retaliated. It's unlucky to say, but ZEPHYR WYVERN was just on their game right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Vilko Freefall was showing up a little bit for the HYPERS side, but it felt like the rest of the team was lacking a bit. The Cheeser, 3 kills just is not enough on a map like that. And that's just
for sure
part. Not the entire team was showing up, whereas for ZEPHYR, everyone is on the scoreboard. Everyone is within, I think, 5 kills of each other. And so that's where you really see that difference of the team play style that ZEPHYR have. They're a very tactical team. They really do play together. You've seen it a lot with those flashbangs coming through, the ramp progression coming out on the CT side, whereas HYPERS being a puggy team, if they can't find those picks, they're just dead lost. They're not going to find their way through. They don't have a tactical approach to break that defense. So I hope map 2 is going to be a bit more puggy so they can really find the fights they want to.
Yeah, no, map 2 is going to be overpass, as we see players connecting right now. There was some problem with the Faceit servers, but they are resolved, so now we're just waiting for them to join and do their thing.
Yeah, overpass, it's I don't know if it's the best map pick for HYPERS. I think ZEPHYR is quite comfortable on it, if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me for that on that one. But I think that ZEPHYR is comfortable, and I think it is their map pick, if I'm logically deriving this from the previous match. So HYPERS
I still cannot see it. It's very sad.
HYPERS is going to have to do their very best to avoid relegations. But
yeah, no.
Go ahead, Dino.
Surely on a map like Overpass, like plugging your way into Overpass is not that easy.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of fights on the B bomb side, I think. And if CTs get those ops, then A is going to be off limits for them. But as I was trying to say, we're heading into a quick break. My voice needs a little bit of rest, so we'll be back in about anywhere around 2 to 5 minutes. Once the game is ready to go, we'll see you in a bit. And we're back, approximately right on cue. As yeah, we are ready to head into Overpass. Players should be readying up as we speak, and if they're not, then they're very, very naughty because that's what we told them to do. So yeah, that should be about 2 minutes until we get to actually see what they're doing. Of course, with the usual stream delay, players are about 2 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah,
We're a bit
exactly. And
old-fashioned. We're a bunch of boomers, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, as
as
yeah,
they are
players.
officially have readied up, so knife round is starting to
There we
go.
go. Yeah, so we've got about a minute and a half to fill up, and then it's time for the traditional half stabbing, half whatever the fuck the knife rounds are at this point. And it's kind of a shame. On one hand, I think knife rounds are always fun to watch, and it's fun to cast, even as hectic as they might get. But at the same time, this is probably the better approach, of course. The team that picks a certain map gets to not pick the side. The other team gets to do so, which I think is quite a common system. But yeah, it does take away the fun of our traditional
The,
stabbing.
the knife round, the stabbing is always gets fun.
Yeah, I mean, at least we'll get to see some more in playoffs. Hopefully, if we get to that best of three decider map. I think last year we had I think HYPERS going to map 3 twice. I think if I remember correctly, it's been a while ago. I think against ZEPHYR they also went to a map 3. I'm not quite sure. It might have actually been two close games,
Ooh.
but against ETT they definitely did. That game was an absolute
Yeah, no, I
gem.
remember that game.
Yeah,
It's actually really spicy.
that was a fucking experience. My God, the emotional roller coaster of that game.
Yeah,
It
no, they went
was
all over the place.
yeah. It took a mental toll on I think on the ETT boys and also on us as casters because that's
It went on for
probably
so incredibly long.
yeah, that's a legendary game at this point. I think for those that remember it, that watched it live, that was fantastic. And this year, sadly, we're not going to get to see that rematch. Of course, HYPERS on the other side of the spectrum, they're trying to fight their way out of relegations, and they've got one map to prove it. I think they're down on round difference, so if they don't pick this
Ooh,
round up, then I think that they will be in relegations. That's what they've told me based on the round difference they've seen themselves. I haven't actually done the calculations yet, so they might be safe. But if HYPERS doesn't have faith in it, then it's going to be very difficult for me to do that as well. As yes,
ooh,
it's a stabbing at time. Let's see if we actually get some actual stabbing or just brutally
it is
murdering
stabbing.
your own kind. I mean, yeah.
It's a bit from both, as we see from both sides things. But the map pick of this one, I think, was BLUESHELL. Now you can actually.
I think is it Lucius pick? Well, we'll have to see. Not quite sure either.
Yeah, no, face is not showing because it's being annoying.
Yeah, there was a reboot. I think. So
Yeah,
that's
the
why
reboot doesn't.
this
Different ways,
doesn't
so.
entirely show it. Hello there. Goodbye there. We're going to actually have a 1v1 for the knife round. Not that it matters, but it would be fun to see one. And there we go. This is indeed the map pick of ZEPHYR, I'm assuming now, with the HYPERS picking up the knife round. So,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
BLUESHELL have got a monumental task ahead of them. But if there's one team that can pull off the upset, it's probably them. So, I wouldn't count them out just yet. As per tradition, now we do have it. The team's the wrong way around, of course. That's what we love to
There
see.
you go.
That's what we love to see. That's what we're all here for.
If,
The best moment of the stream is when the HUD is being a janky jank.
for sure, it's supposed to be like this, right?
Exactly. It's part of the tradition. If it's the right way around from the start, it just doesn't feel like the right kind of stream. As we
Exactly,
see
as it
a
should.
fast peek from Cheezer. And he sees no one. So he says, bye-bye, I'm heading out here.
Well, that's gonna be spicy. He's not expecting it to be that close. Or woken up at least.
Yeah, Ranier and Baguette having a bit of an awkward stare. I think Baguette has heard Ranier at this point, but...
They
Oh,
should
now
have.
they've
And the
seen each
T's
other.
are. Yeah, the T's are fully going up ramp already. They're going all along. They're there.
Yeah, they're running up long, and Ranier is still fighting with Neek. Baguette's trying to pull off oh, what a flick shot, my god. That's a free kill from Monkey as well, and well, HYPERS is starting it off very, very comfortably as now the T's come running out of connector. Toxicity is heading against the close play as he backs up. The kills fall their way. Free fall, oh no, he doesn't go past. Now he's in trouble, he goes down. and WYVERN has a chance. There he gets into short. Stuck on the wrong side. There's Clunky though. It's up to Eagle Eye.
Good shot from Clunky.
The kid has been picked up. Smoke's gonna go down the bomb as called, and well, he's aiming not quite right as bomb has been defused. The 360s don't save Eagle Eye, and it's HYPERS with round numero uno.
Nice shots coming out from HYPERS.
Absolutely. The first flick shot being absolutely disgusting is an
Ooh.
absolute one tap. Well, we'll ignore what we saw from Bilko. It happens to the best of us. So, as we see,
For sure.
the true shell, the blue shell PP Bison coming out. They've got the big PPs in there ready to show it, but it seems like it's going to be
Classic.
a here, one kill, together with the toxicity. It's an absolute fucking blender. They're all dead already. That was fast.
And Textile City with the SMG kills, some big money coming in right there.
Yeah.
MP7 though. You don't see it a lot.
Yeah, it's an uncommon buy. I'm also personally not a big fan of the MP7, but I don't
I never liked
think
it.
it's that good. I think for the money, I think it's 1700.
I have no clue.
It
right.
used to be 1700 at the very least. It's you know, for that money, I would much rather have a scout to get those tags off. But nevertheless, maybe the Toxity has some tricks up his sleeve.
CT's going for a bit of a bonus round. A couple of SMGs still alive here.
Yeah, I want to see this PP put to work. You know, I don't believe in it, but I want to see it work. They're just barely backing up. I don't think he's going to get a fight anytime soon. They're just going to concede this control of the A-bomb side and hopefully just catch someone on a close angle. Where's the bomb? I still dropped at the top of the connector. Oh, there's Pingo with 2 kills. Never mind, I missed those. Everyone getting absolutely mowed down. The people present does get a kill in free fall. He's got it all to do now on A. Needs to find a kill or 2. There's Kenny with his back turn. That's one. He's got so much more work to do though, and the T's do seem to be coming his way. Free fall. That's 1 kill. Gets away. Yes, he does. Clunky supporting it from the bomb site. And now it's up to Eagle Eye. It's Tyler's turn. As I think my co-caster might have died.
No, I'm still alive. I'm trying to see if other things are happening. Eagle Eye walking up too long here. But
And down
it's
he
taken
goes.
out by Clunky.
Yeah, that's a nice hold there. Absolutely a free fall, and Clunky just pulling it out of the bag themselves. A tough round to convert 2v4, and they pull it off.
Exactly. As they're coming in here, the T's having a mediocre amount of money. Not already having anything around here. You can try something, but
it's one of those awkward buys where you kind of want to go for the pistol buy. And I'm expecting that's what they might do, but there has been a tactical timeout called. I'm assuming by that ZEPHYR side, as they also aren't quite sure, so they're just gonna work out what their plan is.
yeah, no, exactly. Like Kenny Schieten could buy a pistol up near the 4,000, but maybe it's also worth to make sure you get it up in next round.
I mean, you can even argue, you know, they can maybe go for that full buy, get those Galils, those AKs on Kenny and Pingu. The CT side economy is vulnerable. If they can find that a kill or 2 here, I mean, they know there's only 2 CTs surviving. They want to put up the pressure, really put the pressure on HYPERS. This is their chance to do it, but it seems they're just going to opt for a few deagles.
I think that's a saver play. Like what you're saying is indeed like if you get that out, it's very nice. You get that break that CT economy. From there you go on, just take that momentum and go on from there. But the deagles, I think, are just a tad safer, and even if you're very confident with them, you can still do something with those.
I think for a team like ZEPHYR especially, it makes a lot more sense. Not really being those plug heroes, those you know, those one-tap warriors, as one way of putting it. So, you know, playing safe with those deals, building up and saving for those really big buy rounds where they can pull out their really massive scrapbook is, I think, a lot better of a decision. And here, just looking for heads. They need to spot him, but Oh, yo, so close. But no
Just about
cigar.
mid.
Now he's gonna be careful though.
That's
'Cause
another one. Yeah, Renier takes all the info.
now the flash comes through. Now it's time to go. While he's putting up the team, that's what just got double down. But it's Renier absolutely slaughtering them. 3 kills found with the M4. As Eagle Eye falls and it leaves Kenny.
Yeah, very nice here from WYVERN. Kenny schieten. From HYPERS, my bad.
Hoping for anything, but no mistakes made. The CTs are looking in his direction with an entire army, and down he goes. The 4th round on the board, HYPERS is doing what they need to do. Let's see if they can keep this going, though. Now there's another buy again, and that's a real challenge for them.
Yeah, for sure. ZEPHYR WYVERN got that opening frag there, but they just couldn't convert with those pistols. Renier being there with that M4 is very solid.
It's very difficult to walk into that from there, right? Oh, Vilko, buddy, you're gonna be in trouble. This is confident, but oh my god, this is running through as well. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. I think the Cheesers got a double kill, and somehow everything worked out. Oh, that's one way for things to go.
That's very interesting. They could just walk through. Yeah.
Yeah, Vilko committing to the angle on the right side that he's running through the smoke, but the Cheeser able to hold on and avenge the death of Vilko as another kill is found at Atok City. It's ZEPHYR is struggling.
Yeah, HYPER has been looking very solid right now.
Yeah,
even in these gun runs.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal so far. There's really solid positioning. They're doing what ZEPHYR did to the last game. Another double kill for the Cheeser. He's got 4 kills in the round, and he's making up for where he was lacking last game. I think it was the Cheeser. Might have been clunky. My brain is.
I think it was the Cheeser indeed, but doesn't matter. Right now, he's looking very solid.
Exactly, and that's what he's got to do. You know, as long as you show up now, that's the important part. And it was actually the Cheeser. Yeah, he's got more kills in one round this map than the entire previous map. As
yeah, that's good. That's got to give you some confidence right there.
Yeah, exactly. T's going for a bit of a buy, not a lot of utils, so ZEPHYR kind of committed to the puggy style now. As the nade is not really doing anything, and Dan just gets lightly bruised in the boxes. Oh, free fall though.
You're spotting as well. Free fall. Taking out Eagle Eye.
Yeah, big kill again, and excuse me for the audio issue there. As yeah, again the advantage goes to HYPERS, and ZEPHYR just can't find the trade frags at this point. HYPERS is putting the pressure on as now the B hit comes through. 4 T's coming out of short. There's so many defenders. Surely this doesn't work. And he drops down, ropes Kenny, and well, the player through the smoke, Neek actually Baguette getting the triple kill. Sorry, the double kill together with Pingo, and it's calling his pants down, but
look at him.
oh my Vilko, my god, what's going on? That was the Cheeser. Everyone is low.
Everyone is low.
I think does he know where Neek is? If he shoots the bullet through the wall, he's a dead man. Yes, he does. He hits it, but it's Pingo. Oh, the
what a
heart
round.
attack.
That went all over the place.
The absolute chaos. As HYPERS, sorry, as WYVERN do pick it up, but at what cost? They've got 1 player alive, and they are risking a big money reset. A free fall again with the op. He's confident. This is the shot though, and he knows they're gonna chase him. Cheeser gets flashed off the position, but he barely gets back.
Still spots him though. No, they're out.
Yeah, a lot of space taken by the T's, but Vilko's not afraid to contest. Baguette. Oi. This is some scary stuff here. Free fall though. He's still committed to this. Hits the shot onto Baguette. What a massive flick shot. Looking for more onto Kenny. He knows he's there. And surely he gets this as well.
He's looking very aggressive here.
Look at that free fall. This man does not care right now. He is on a roll this game.
That's what you like to see.
Oh, the flashbang. Is it gonna get Eagle Eye? Oh, yep, that's what you get. If you don't flash Eagle Eye, he's gonna blow your brains out with the Eagle. It's free fall with the flanking up on Lumpet in the round, but this man has no fear. He's 7-0-3, and he is ready to rumble.
Yeah, as right now, ZEPHYR and WYVERN just down with the money, going for a quick B, getting that short control head here.
Yeah, this is a Texas. Oh,
Ooh.
This is caps now. That's absolute chaos. I have no clue what's going on. I'll be honest with you. Then here's on the outside. He's gonna mow the last two players down, but this is some chaotic Counter-Strike. It feels like ZEPHYR WYVERN is playing the HYPERS play style, and HYPERS is playing like ZEPHYR. The teams are reversed, and well,
exactly.
HYPERS is doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's a surprising style coming out from them. You do still see that hyper aggression from players that they're feeling confident, but the B-hold is solid as well.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a mid hold like that. The gameplay between Freefall and Clunky, very solid.
Oh, Freefall, another kill for this man as the other player gets dropped on short. And again, it's just so dominant from HYPERS.
These quick openings. You love to see it.
Really do his cheater? Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Gets taken down, but the spam coming through. How is ZEPHYR gonna do at this point?
Yeah, I have no clue. It's a 4v2. Like it's still very possible. They have some util, but
I mean,
the CT is looking very strong right here.
Yeah, I don't really think you want to go to the lay bomb site. Freefall is there with his op and he's angry, and he will happily receive some visitors. But yeah, I mean, what's ZEPHYR got to do to get their way back into this game as well? You're put so far behind so early on.
I need to make a lot of moves here. With HYPERS is like showing right now, I'm curious to see what they can do on the T side as well. Are they looking solid there as well?
I think the difficulty is, well, like HYPERS is such a confidence-based team, and if they're feeling it, they are not going to stop. They will continue running over you as well. Wilco does miss his first shot now. That only happens once. The second one connects. HYPERS put 8 on the board, and they're halfway to making it to safety.
You know, looking very good here. Going on. Cheeser finally getting his buy-in.
Yeah, we see a B rush coming out. I believe the rush. Rush is coming through. Clunky gets blinded, but he actually stays alive here. Miraculously. Oh, the Duxty and Arnier pick up the kills, and the rest of the T's are still stuck far and far behind. Oh my god, this aggression everywhere. The Duxty is just swinging on short, excuse me. Absolute chaos here as well.
Clunky getting the bomb down.
Everyone is just pushing on HYPERS. They're just completely interrupting in these fast takes. All across the map, and it's 9.
It's 9 going in. CT economy is still very solid here.
Yeah, they've got so much cash. There's no way ZEPHYR's gonna break through this anytime soon. And you really do start to wonder. I mean, ZEPHYR's called another timeout here, obviously, and they need one at this point.
Yeah, they need to talk to each other, see what's going wrong, see how they can play against this, because nothing is really working now. They've got 1 round, but that's it.
Yeah, it's just not really enough in any way of the word. Just not able to find anything really. In the 1 round they do win, it was an absolutely chaotic clutch situation right on that B bomb site. And other than that, they've been struggling to even get the bomb down. They got a plan in the pistol round. I think they got a plan on the round they won, but other than that, not a single bomb plan. That's a lot of money missed out on as well.
Yeah, they're missing all those early round picks, and from there, like surely the map like Overpass, not like having one player less is not what you want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
no one on the squad was really showing up either, you know. Last game, HYPERS at least had free fall where he was able to find some kills, keep them in the game, and sure, it wasn't enough, but right now, ZEPHYR has no one.
yeah, as a pistol wise coming in, some util, some armor as well. Seeing how they can make some impact on that economy, make sure it doesn't go too much out of hand.
He's a really good challenge here. That's one quick kill. We're gonna back off, and I think he's being allowed to back up. Yes. One more kill found. Flashback actually dodged. Well, he picks up a kill with the op. And that just leaves Kenny. Yeah, he's behind you, buddy. I think you could have heard that one coming. Kenny's got the op, but can he get any kills with this is the question. Door's been open. He's heard that. Is he gonna check the left side? He should. Oh, the leg shot onto the near. The lucky man survives in connector. 10 rounds on the board for HYPERS. Like we said beforehand, this is the one team you can expect to pull off an upset when they need to, and my god, are they delivering.
Exactly. I didn't expect them to be considering the last game. I didn't expect them to be this good at such a non-puggy map, in my opinion. Although they're playing it very puggy against all the stakes, I guess it's working out for them.
I think they have this nice balance of puggy style plays, of hyper aggression, based on the confidence they have, but also some really solid team play. They do play it out well together. Especially the defense is looking phenomenal. Well, that's a minor mistake by the cheeser, but with 10 on the board, you can afford to make one of those every now and then.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. But those mid with free fall and chaser, they play together very well.
Yeah, but that's
Exactly. Like, the whole of mid is just high presses for most of the rounds.
I think this is the first time ZEPHYR is actually able to walk up towards that A bomb site. The first time they've actually gotten total control in this entire map.
I think
that
so,
just
yeah.
isn't enough. That just isn't enough. You know, you need more.
Yeah, but can they get it from toilets once they have it?
Yeah, we'll have to find out. Vilko is still here with his AWP, and he's going to continue hitting shots. ZEPHYR's going to have a tough time, but all T's are here. Oh, look at that. There's the first kill found. He doesn't see the head. Now he does, but the shot does not connect. This is the cue for ZEPHYR to go there. Spotted a near. The man is stuck behind the truck. And down takes him down. No fear from this man. Finally, ZEPHYR picked up in his hand. The toast. Now going through the smoke. There's ZEPHYR WYVERN. There's the round on the board. It's 10-2.
10-2, finally another round. The CTs can buy right into that, put again so much pressure on there. Well, people they don't have enough money to buy it. They get a drop, but still.
Yeah, it's still very shaky. ZEPHYR. If they can get this round in the bag, then you know they've still got a chance at getting maybe 4 or 5 rounds on the board. But they need to play solid as well to go for the peak. Of course, this man he's got no fear, but there is no players to click on. As they're forced to fall back to toilets again, and we're back to square one.
Exactly, Cheeser and Freefall still being here with the strong hold.
Yeah, Cheeser forced the back off to hold off a long position, sorry. And Yoko decided not to give himself up. I say that, he does be connector, and oh, this might cost him his life.
He's feeling like this game spots a need.
Oi. Vilko living life on the edge. Has the amount of control established on the B bomb side, that's massive. All he can do is delay, and they know where they're going, but there's the kill for the T's. They killed the first flank. Default though, no problem for him. Stays alive, gonna go for more. Doesn't connect the shot, he's still alive. Now he drops. Gets one down, and it's a 3-on-3, and the fast flanks are coming in. Stuck in the corner though. It's not enough. It's up to the Toxicity and Clunky. They're coming in from behind so incredibly fast. And that's one kill. Not the second though. There it is.
Clunky though, low HP.
It's Eagle Eye against Clunky.
Yeah, Eagle Eye with a little time.
On the board. Eagle Eye's gonna have to plant this. And he does. Ooh. I don't think he spotted him.
don't think he did. He got the molly though. Eli does.
This should be the round for Eagle Eye, but at this point you never know. I don't think a dink is going to be enough from Clunky. I think that's the unfortunate fact here. There's a molly for him to pick up, and he does have a kit. He might just stick this if he's got the confidence. Doesn't choose to. He's got the read, though. He knows where to look. Time isn't enough. Maybe is it? Oh, there's the Molotov, and that's the round over. Eagle Eye wins it. ZEPHYR has to again at what cost? No players left.
No, they're not getting any momentum here. They get some rounds now, but
yeah, I mean HYPERS is in a tough spot here. They are going to opt for the full force, but their money isn't great.
yeah, no. If ZEPHYR wins this one, it's probably very likely they'll win the next. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's all up to this round here to decide how big the lead is going to be after the first half, as both sides fully invested into this round. They're near with the MP9 even. The Ducks deal with the Deagle, so the T's have a slight advantage.
Trying to see if we can get something here. Doxy just watching the smoke. See if someone's greedy enough.
Yeah, ZEPHYR playing it slowly. I think that's a good call here. They want to feel out what HYPERS is doing.
Yeah, the fast plays has not been working out for them. See, if we play a little slow, can we get something out of them then?
Yeah, maybe. As Vilko is left alone here with the up, he's looking to find anything. As Cheeser just on that back position, ready to rotate at any time he's needed on B, and well, all the T's are there, so it might just go that way. So close, he's being incredibly dangerous here as he's hugging the players. They don't know he's here. They haven't realized he's in the smoke. This could be huge. He gets himself one kill, but he gets traded back. Oh, it's Cheeser though. What chaos again. It's now to Baguette 1v2. And he's been seen.
That's not the best position you can get himself in. Only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, and Cheeser's going to help the other back. There's no chance for Baguette. HYPERS pick up another one. And they've got a good shot at winning this half with 12-3, doing to ZEPHYR what they did to them on Vertigo.
You know, exactly. Again, these very fast, quick takes. That they're ready for them. They just get all their trades out.
Yeah,
indeed,
like
their trading is very on point here.
Absolutely, ZEPHYR. They try and go for these executes, but they're just not able to break through here. I think they need to play a little bit more slowly. Really fight for those picks, because the executes are not working against this HYPERS. They are just too strong right now.
Not exactly. You never get a man advantage. It's always taken back exactly to where it was.
Exactly. Smilko again with his off free fall, just in the total position. He's been such a big problem for ZEPHYR, and they don't even want to fight him anymore. They're just going long.
Nah, they really don't. Every time they try to do something there, he's been there, just hitting very crazy shots.
Yep, he's 12-6, and a 2 KD is a very good representation of how he's been playing.
Yeah, for sure. Jeez, are John spotting C even get anything from long side? The T's are making the way to C, to bathroom.
Yeah, they're playing it safe. BLUESHELL, they spotted the flash now, so they might be ready for something. Vilko not going to take any risks. And back to the jump spotting we go. Cheeser the bouncing ball. Oh, good shot by Vilko.
Bags him though.
Yeah, there's a kill foul. They near looking for some fights. There's two guys in the first position, but one of them finds the kill together with the Cheeser. This is a disaster for them as Rainier got the just getting it. He gets one, but it's not enough. BLUESHELL HYPERS win 12-3 on their CT side, and they are looking phenomenal. They are looking like they are not going to go to the relegations here.
This is so crazy. Considering what game we just got off, this BLUESHELL coming in right back at them, saying here we are.
It's incredible, and you know, incredibly well done to them as well to keep their mental strong, to keep that positivity going, and you know, saying, hey, it's not over until it's over. We've got another map to fight for. And what a fight they've been showing us so far.
Yeah, for sure.
It's time for the BLUESHELL stats. I'm assuming some fast rush here. That's what we know for these guys. HYPERS, the aggressive monkeys, you could call them, and it seems like they are rushing up on the A position, but No, bomb rush is coming to the B bomb site. Kenny is getting the first opening, stopping them dead in their tracks.
So walking up.
Actually, you got that kill. Yeah, but Han is dancing around the box.
Yeah, now everyone from the CT side is here.
Yeah, this pistol does not look like a success. As it's just 3 fall left. Flashbang in his face.
No armor at all.
Yeah. And down he goes to Pingu. Well, ZEPHYR picks up the pistol, and it really is looking like a repeat of last map.
Yeah, no, the CT side looked well. The pistol round was just got a little sloppy. The Dump on 9 got away with a lot of kills. Probably shouldn't have been able to, just so freely.
Absolutely. If they trade up on Dan, that's a whole different round. You know, sure they're a man down, but if they get that bomb planted on B, that's a very winnable post plan in that pistol round.
Yeah, we'll see as they go into a little eco round, seeing if they get any frags. Look, just here trying to maybe catch someone off who's pushing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it. CTs are just sitting back, playing the range they have with those 3 M4s, and I think it's the MP9s. Actually, no, not the MP9s in short. It's actually only one of them. The other one just dancing back on Pingu. Oh, there's a kill for Eagle Eye. And surely he gets a toxicity here as well. He seems to be aware. Well, he wasn't, but he gets it anyway.
Yeah, so Eli's just here collecting the eco frags.
Yeah, might even be on for an eco ace if he gets the last 2. He's got 3, and as far as I know, 3 + 2 = 5. But hey, what do I know?
You know, you're crazy at math.
Well,
yes, Baguette did once.
Yeah, Baguette
the dream is dead.
And he also has nothing to say. ZEPHYR pick up the first and second round, and just like last half, it's now time for HYPERS to show us what they've got on their T side buy round, and I'm calling it. This is going to be some kind of B rush. I want to see a B rush here.
I think those aggressive plays do suit them very well.
I mean, it would suit them. I don't think they're going to go for it. I think it's a bit too risky, right? If you've got this big lead, you want to play it safe, but I think
yeah, no, exactly.
I think it's a really worthwhile risk they could take.
Maybe later on when it starts going downhill.
Fast push coming in. Yeah, he's going to get shot in the back there. No chance for him. Oh, there's ZEPHYR with the first kill found. The advantage is theirs, and good luck, BLUESHELL. Oh, gets one, but it's traded back by the MP9 of Pingu. And that's not bad for the MP9 he has, is that Eagle Eye shuts down the B-bomb site. And HYPERS is down 2 players.
It's 2v3, trying to get that short control here. They got it. Seem to be lining up for a little bit of a B take.
Yeah, I mean it's the best they can do. I think that's a heaven smoke coming through.
It seemed like a.
Well,
that's 2 players on site.
It's definitely not a good heaven smoke, and actually it is actually a good smoke. Wow, I think they would have thought it would be. I said I near no spray for Wilco, and they're actually
solid crossfire there.
That surprises me.
Okay, well.
It looked like it went too far to the right, but apologies. I guess the Twente boys do know how grenades work after all.
Not even a Twentinate.
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
You know, I was ready to call it, but no. Good job.
Unlucky. Not been able to call it in this game. Kind of sad.
We got 1 Twentinate, I think, so far, maybe 2. So it's been all right.
It has been smoking even on CTs. Still gonna push through it.
It's pistol B rush here. It's not gonna take time to run. It's a quick cleanup, not a problem for ZEPHYR. It's 12-7, and this game is getting closer and closer every round.
It was getting tighter and tighter. The CT from WYVERN just looking strong. BLUESHELL's not being able to get a pick, or trying to go for something and get picked by WYVERN themselves.
Yeah, we need HYPERS needs to find just some kind of crazy opening, some kind of nice kill to really solidify themselves into the round. And from that on, I think they're able to play it out, but they need to get something.
Yes.
It should not be ZEPHYR getting all the opening frags. As Fox does in the smoke, gets punished. Nick goes down, but the Baguette goes down, and well, there you have it. The advantage for HYPERS.
Exactly, and that's the way into the round.
Okay, well, I say that. Free Flow just gives it right back to Eagle Eye and 4v4.
Being able to just get back and trade it, it's gonna hurt them. Back to the 44.
Yeah, it's a bit sloppy. Eagle Eye is isolated. In a total position. Toxicity. Oh.
It's ooh. Spot each other.
Eagle Eye's got a good position here. I don't think they're gonna be ready for it considering the sub player on site.
They're not holding the control.
Yeah, that's a double kill for him right there.
The 2v3 getting mollied off.
Yeah, a bit sloppy from the HYPERS side to not clear that bathroom's position. They cleared that out. They've got a good fighting chance. Now they give 2 free kills, and that brings ZEPHYR right back.
Yeah, 30 seconds in the round. They need to start to do something. They need to find picks. Get away into the site.
Oh, that's a pick and a half. My God. Clunky.
And that's exactly what you need.
There's not a single CT on B bomb site. BLUESHELL might be able to get this bomb down. Kenny's gonna try and go fast, but I don't think he's gonna be on time here. Oh my God, Rainier.
And that's one way to get a nice bomb plant down.
Yeah, this round is a bouncing back and forth, but now it's up to Pingu. He's got himself a kit. He's got about as much HP as the other 2 players, but it's still incredibly difficult here. But he does have the ability to force 2 in a great spot. HYPERS get the round on the board, and they've got 3 to go. Do you believe?
Exactly.
That's the real question. Do you believe?
I really do want to believe. They finally got that pressure. That, like, as you can see, like right here, they got that pick into the round, and like they got the round immediately. It was not very clean from beginning to end, right? They still got it. They got that pick, and they could make some plays into the map. Like on the other rounds, they started to get kills from like the beginning. And from there, it's hard to get that impact in the round. Try to find something. Just kind of stuck trying to do things, but immediately getting shut down once he did something because they were just missing people. Couldn't get control, couldn't get that info.
Yeah.
But now they got something and they did something with it.
Absolutely.
So I feel like if they show us more of that, I believe.
Exactly. I mean, they forced WYVERN right into another timeout again. You know,
Yeah.
And that's a very ZEPHYR thing to do as well. They love their timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
If anything goes the wrong way for them, take a minute to relax, see what they can do, and well, they've got a lot to fight for.
If they lose this round, it's gonna get dicey. Like their money's immediately gone.
I mean, their money.
I think they can buy one more, but after that, yeah, no. I miscalculated.
They've got one more buy in it after this one, but even then, you really don't want it to get to that point if you're ZEPHYR, right? You want to just,
nah, if HYPERS.
Oh no, Clunky
and there
through
you
the smoke.
Through the smoke. All right.
Well,
there you go,
again,
immediately.
Yeah. Advantage.
Big into the round.
Advantage found for BLUESHELL, and all they need to
See what
do
they
now
do
is
with it.
play this cleanly, convert it cleanly, play based off of those trades we've been seeing so well from them on their CT side. Well,
The CT's got
dangerous.
deep monster.
Yeah, but this might actually work against them. They might over-rotate to A now, but the bomb is still on B short.
And there's still where some people on short. They threw some util against them.
Yeah, it's very complicated. As a Doxity, he knows there's no control here. He's going to have to clear all his angles, but fortunately for him, there's no one there. Oi, down goes Baguette, but he's in a nice spot, but I think he's been hurt now as... Oh, Pingu gets it. Kill is huge. No, he doesn't. But he has caused some chaos with the CTs now. B-bomb side has been opened up. Metal, he doesn't quite get the flag yet. That's just the cheeser. He knows where Dan is though. He knows he's in the water position. He can get this 1v1 and... There it is. Cheeser.
3 seconds on the clock.
On for the 1v3 situation. He's got the bomb. He's got himself into the bomb site safely, and he's going to be able to plant it. As Baguette sneaking out, he's going to find it though.
Ooh.
Oh, Baguette denies the 1v3 clutch. Picks up the round for ZEPHYR, and I think we're going into a very, very important round right now. Both teams on the edge of going bankrupt here. It's winner takes all. It feels like this next round.
Yeah, look, if the plays are going on like this, for sure. Otherwise, another team needs to make some crazy plays. But from what's looking right now, T's got one buy. One Util is decent enough.
Yeah. The T's are fully invested. The CTs are almost fully invested. They've got a little bit to spare, but not really enough to warrant a buy in the next round. As
So again,
slows down a bit, there's a boost going on. I can't quite see who's on top. He gets himself the kill, sure enough. Eagle Eye finding the kill on A, and well, it seems like ZEPHYR have managed.
managed to take him down one notch.
Yeah, managed to stabilize this round, get themselves comfortable again, and slowly but surely work their way back into the bonus.
That's been
Very
spotted.
extreme.
Oh, bullets.
Yeah, so many bullets fired, but no, not too many actually connected.
These also have no control anywhere else. CTs don't notice yet, but
Yeah, it's a very standard setup from the CTs, and that might come back to play. Never mind. He gets the first go free fall though, gets that off shot. What a massive kill to find, and looking for more. That's fantastic. Second kill for free fall.
Is that alive?
Looks at the spray. He can't quite find it. Oh, now he does though, and it's still possible.
It is possible. Get this.
Oh. He's stuck in the bomb site. 30 seconds on the clock. He's got himself a smoke, but he's so two difficult kills to find. Is he ready for the gets? Oh, no way.
Ooh.
Does he read this push though? I don't think he's aware of it. No, he's not. He gets shot in the side. Again, it's the one player remaining for ZEPHYR to just barely hold on.
Man, they get so close every time, but didn't work out.
And you can see again BLUESHELL going back, right back to forcing up a little bit, try and keep the pressure up as well. The Torch is actually fully committing, the rest not so much, but they want to keep that CT economy in check. They want to take down as many players as they can every single round and not allow them to get comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. As they go right up and surround the base.
Yeah, Eagle Eye and Maguez are waiting on the top, but they're deciding it's not a fight they want to take. And this is going to be difficult. The CTs have some very comfortable space now on B short, and there's no real way to get anything if you're BLUESHELL HYPERS. The connector fight's incredibly difficult, and this might just be a blender. As actually, it turns out to be a 2v2.
Damn.
Yeah, the whiffed shot. That's a big mess up. As now the
Clear
CTs
what not
take some
spotted.
space. Oh, big kill by Sheezer as well. Bingo gets destroyed, and all of a sudden they turn it around.
1v3. Eagle Eye against the rest.
Yeah, he's not gonna go for this. I don't think he's got an op. He has no way here. BLUESHELL in the round where they don't fully commit, they find these openings. They can't.
That's
ZEPHYR
big.
with their pants down, and they are now 2 rounds away. It's getting ever closer.
You know,
And the
after
CT
all
economy is
this.
in shambles.
Yeah, that's gonna bite him in the ass. Baguette with some money, but besides that, Eagle Eye with the op, they might want Baguette to get some things into this next round, see if they can do something here.
Yeah, you really wonder what is your plan of action here if you're ZEPHYR, right? Do you opt to go for that full force by next round and just, you know, avoid overtime, or do you say, okay, we gotta take an eco here and we gotta fight all the way to overtime to then close out theirs? Eagle Eye with the missed shot. This could be a problem now. They're gonna chase him now. The whiff shot, the free hold doesn't kill him. If he takes
that's so
away
sad.
that off, that would have been massive. He just get the kill.
Yeah, no, money not looking good. The only one can do something is Baguette, but that's it. The rest needs that money for possibly next round.
Yeah, and it seems like ZEPHYR is going to be that disciplined team. They're going to play for overtime. Even Baguette, there's a go. He does go for the scout, but
Yeah.
it's 2 sniper rifles and that's it. And they're all committing to this A-bomb site, it seems. And those grenades are massive. Look at the damage dealt. Awesome position by free fall. He gets himself a kill. Gets himself 2 kills, but it's no more. But I think at this point, BLUESHELL realize there's no one on B.
I still can recovering for Pingu though. No
Yeah,
armor.
It's a good round for ZEPHYR here. Taking those guns, and they might go for this, they might not. Oh, the Toxicity, buddy. You know you can't plan in the corner. Surely you've played this map enough.
I don't think they. I don't think they will. They're close in monster. Maybe if they could find a quick pick, but
Yeah, I think that's really their one requirement. If they find someone on the blue shell side to make a mistake, they'll try and punish, but it seems like they're going to keep this AWP, keep this AK, and that's a completely understandable decision. And it's going to give Blue Shell HYPERS 6 chances to close out this game.
6 chances and a good bit of cash in the bank.
Yeah, they've got a great opportunity here, and they've deserved it. Their CT side was phenomenal, and that's the op down. That's huge.
Oh, that's...
Cheeser, does he realize?
I gotta check it.
His instinct betrayed him. Against ZEPHYR, reads. He's getting taken down. 2 guns lost for ZEPHYR. This is a nightmare.
Mostly the op loss taken up by another one into this round. They cannot get one to Eagle Eye.
No, it doesn't look like it. And this is a complete nightmare for ZEPHYR. They stayed too close to the bomb site. They lose 2 players, and at what cost? There's no need to do that.
Nah, that money would have been big. Like if just giving themselves too much of a risk here.
Yeah, it's Clunky with the flashbang. Reads that long play very well, and he's ready to fight. Doesn't quite win it yet. It's an equal exchange. Missed shot by Free Fall. He's going to get again. Another missed shot. He's just not connecting the shots. ZEPHYR do pick up this round, though. Jeez. Yeah.
It's Eagle Eye getting
Not
those
working.
3 frags.
Great fights by Blue Shell HYPERS, just not getting the kills they need to get. As Rainier reaches the position, but doesn't get the frag. And this round's looking like a done deal.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Miracle needs to happen. Get him fragged up. Gets traded.
Yeah. No one really hitting the kills they need to, and ZEPHYR get a very clean and maybe somewhat lucky round.
Yeah, no, the guns recovered. They can, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if HYPERS gets any one of those kills there, they've got a fight on their hands, but just no one hitting the shots, and that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. Going, it's a bit of a pistol round for the T's here. You get some util though.
Those are AKs, my friend.
Those are AKs. Never mind. The stream's going fucky. I thought they were nothing. I'm done.
No, those are definitely AKs. They've opted to buy into this one. Keep the pressure up and high.
I know. I see a lot of pixels. That's why.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate reality of streaming online. As
it is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly. Oh, yo, aggressive play, but it took some. But that means they know where the CTs are, but then you can't capitalize on that.
Down to 3v5. 2 cities tagged, but.
Yeah, Baguette. Oh, here's this round is over. This round is absolutely over. As actually, they trade the kill on B. They find the opening on A, and how they're gonna get the top down? I take my words back. They've got a fighting chance and a good one at that.
Starting to get very dicey.
The Clunky is in a nice position here.
They're cut off of each other mostly, so if one gets peeked, it's very hard to trade.
They've got a very interesting situation. The flashback comes through. Clunky dodges it. He's gonna go for the swing. He's gonna find 2 kills. It's up to Pingu. All of a sudden, it's the advantage for Blue Shell. Pingu finds. Oh, he's taking the kill, and he doesn't find it. It's Blue Shell HYPERS. What a crazy game!
Holy shit!
What a ridiculous game! My God! As Blue Shell HYPERS win on overpass, they guarantee themselves this safe spot, and that means that Gahord and DC in relegations, and Blue Shell can go into this Christmas break without any worries. And what a fight we've seen on overpass!
Jesus, that was crazy. Going from Vertigo, I did not expect them to show up this much in overpass there, but they've shown themselves. That CT site was so solid.
Yeah, I mean it's a well-deserved victory. They were looking phenomenal on
yeah,
CT side.
For sure.
Even on T side, they were a bit shaky here and there, but when they found those opening frags, they were able to capitalize, and they were able to convert those rounds in the way they needed to. And the caster cursed the last round. I say, I don't think this round's going to go anywhere, and they find a crazy reaction with Nick on the flank, and the spray down on the peak is just looking phenomenal. I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted, but
same.
Congratulations to Blue Shell HYPERS, incredibly well done. And I want to hear from you guys. So that means that we're taking a quick 2-minute break, and then we will have the interview. and I'll try and get Blue Shell in here first because I am curious what they've got to say. We'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. We'll see you then.
Yes.
All right. We are here. Can I get a hello from you, Vilko?
Hello.
Hello there, good man. I mean,
What's
congratulations. That
good?
was a phenomenal game on Overpass. How are you feeling, man?
That
Is that a weight dropped off your shoulders?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Like we had to get this win to escape relegation. So Wyvern, being somewhat a bit harder opponent than Unicorn from yesterday, we were kind of figuring we couldn't have a pretty hard time, especially after losing Vertigo. But I mean, getting I think 12-3 lead on CT side helps a lot.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah,
was
that
a
was phenomenal.
great start to CT side. Absolutely well done. I mean that East side hold with you and I think it was the Cheeser.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was spot on. You know, a lot of nice counter plays. Even he had your back covered at any point in time, and I think that really made the difference.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was complaining of me. I needed to chill down all the time.
Yeah, I mean you were going hyper
He was
aggressive.
getting a headache trying to control me and cover me.
Sounds about right. I mean, you were hyper aggressive. You were
Yeah.
feeling it. You were making the plays, but you ended up making the winning plays as well.
Yeah, especially on Vertigo. It was at some point I saw was like me together with Detox T were the only one really flagging. Like at the end, G's are only getting 3 kills. So at some point in my head, I was like, I just have to make plays now. And then in the end of Vertigo, I also kind of grieve sometimes because I kind of got the feeling I had to make plays because we're not getting anywhere. So
Hmm.
it's two sides of the same coin. But on Overpass went way better.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah,
difficult
Overpass.
situation. I mean, if you
You guys
have,
just kept trading. Worked out. Anyway.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a difficult situation, right? If you have this feeling of you're losing the game, you're the one who's showing up. You want to make those plays, but at the same time, if you don't make those plays, you don't win the fights, then you're only going deeper down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So it's a very difficult situation. But yeah, on Overpass, that turned around. I mean, you were making the plays, and they were working left, right, and center. That you were pushing everywhere with the Alp, I think.
I, it's nice to play on CT side for once. Normally we're the ones picking Overpass, and our T side's overall is pretty shit. So seeing that Wyvern, like especially since last season as well, they used to main Overpass a lot, and they used to ban Ancient sometimes. And with Ancient, Vertigo, and Overpass over, we're like, if you just pick Vertigo, we just gamble on them picking Overpass, and then we'll just start CT. And our CT side is pretty fucking solid in Overpass.
Yeah, because we were
And
very
then if you have
surprised.
12 rounds, you only need 4 T sides, and you can clutch them out
That's
Yeah,
sometimes.
true.
we were very surprised because like we saw the map picks and we're like, well, you lost your own map pick by a landslide. How the hell are
Yeah.
you gonna bring this back on Overpass? But it wasn't as straightforward as that. It wasn't really
It was more a
their map pick as
gamble.
much.
if they didn't pick Overpass, I think we would be crying a little bit in Beneface. Because we just bet on them picking Overpass, to be honest.
Fair enough. I mean, it's a gamble that paid off. So I mean, I guess well done on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it's a great game. I mean, it's a shame we don't get to see any more of you this split because if we get more games like these, I wouldn't be complaining.
I mean, it was pretty close. I think even that last round we were not supposed to win. I think the guy flanking us from behind should have killed like 2 or 3 people.
I said the words, well, with this flag, this round is over.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the caster curse kicks in, where somehow
Like,
he gets traded. We find the
We
opening
won
on
the
A,
round,
and
we opened the
Yeah.
stream after the last round to see like the last play happening from like spectator view, and we're like, wait, how did we not lose this round when we saw the guy in toilets?
yeah, that's some absolute bullshit. I didn't actually see from his perspective what happened, but that's just, yeah, it's remarkable. But hey, you guys got the trade, so you did something right. And I mean, if you're up 12-3 after the first half, you definitely deserve it. You've definitely done something right. So
Yeah. We're still the king of ties last season as well. We only
still
have
the king
one
of
win.
ties. How many games have you tied this play? Is it 3 or 4?
I think 4. And I think the last season we
Oh,
also had
shit.
4 and 1 win or something.
Yeah, you've got 1 win and I think 4 draws. That is a remarkable statistic to say the very least. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, it's
I mean,
better
we
than
had
losing all the
fun.
games.
We had fun. That's the most important part.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, you know, I was in your voice comms yesterday. That was quite the fun experience, let me tell you.
Yeah, like we're not the
So,
most try-hard team, but we still like try to win. So it's pretty fun atmosphere to play, and that helps a lot. Like even like the Cheese or Mario getting 3 kills on on Vertigo, and after the game we're just memeing about it, like before even going into Overpass, and it's all fine. So that's very nice. To
I mean,
just
that just
not
sounds like
don't
good
have
team
that
spirit.
tense atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want in a team. Right? You want to have that good team spirit where you know, if it's not your game, it's not your game. You can't do much about it. So
Yeah,
that's
and otherwise
really what you
we'd
need.
have to play Rectopus and TSCA in the relegation. It would have been easy anyway. So we're fine
Yeah,
nonetheless.
I mean, it should be pretty much fine against the Rectopus. I wouldn't be too worried. And then you've got the winner of TSCA versus DCCA Red. Who would you prefer to play against?
I mean, we don't have to play now, so
Oh yeah, of course. I'm a dumbass.
it's up to K1 now.
Right.
So
Well,
we shoved
you
them
know
there.
what? The question still holds. Theoretically, just imagine a world that would never happen.
Yeah.
Who do you think K-Horn would prefer to play against? I'll put it that way.
Between who?
If you had to, so I mean, they're playing Rectopus the first game, and then, you know, you've got TSCA Link and DCCA Red both being, you know, I'd say equally matched. Who would you or as K-Horn prefer to play against?
I mean, you know, Yuri Academy is a real strong team sometimes, but I still put my money on K1. Like, we were kind of fucked if we lost this game since our match difference is pretty shit. Like, if we win and tie games, we do it, but if we lose games, we lose them very hard. So our rounds difference was way worse than K1's. So I
Yeah.
think K1 is a pretty super solid team, and I think they should not have been in relegation, seeing them play against the top teams as well.
I mean, if you look
I think
at
they will sweep it. I think.
If you look at the scoreboard, I mean, you've got K-Horn on 5 points, BLUESHELL, HYPERS on 6, ZEPHYR on 6, and Donut on 6. So all of those teams really being close together and closely matched.
Yeah.
So you know, I think that for no matter which one of those 4 teams goes to the relegation stage, you're going to say that feels out of place because they're all such a close game, and I don't think that, you know, I don't expect that K-Horn will relegate, but only
No.
time will tell. But anyways, I think we'll be talking to the ZEPHYR player now. Thank you a lot for this great game, Bilko, and
Thank you.
we will be
listening.
seeing you back in League One after the next split. In the next split, I think.
See you then.
See you then.
All
We'll be
right.
back in a minute with
See
the
you,
next
mate.
interview. See you in a minute, boys. And we're back. We've got Mr. Bingo here, Mr. Shuoi. How are you feeling after that game? It's gotta be a bit mixed emotions.
I am speechless. I don't know what to say. I mean, the only thing I can say is well played on Overpass. Like we just couldn't find a solution on our T side. We just struggled on A so much, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what it looked like. You guys were unable to challenge that total control of Ilko freefall in that position, just incredibly solid. And with the cheeser backup, you guys really couldn't find a way through. And yeah, I think that really was difficult. Um, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, but yeah, at the same time, when you saw on the game that I play B-Lurk, it's also hard for an IGL to see what's happening on the map when you're lurking. So yeah, that was
Yeah,
also
fair.
tough.
That's a bit of a difficult position, right? If you're IGLing, it's you kind of want to be in the middle of the action, but if you're not comfortable
Exact.
in that position, then it's really difficult to choose the balance of do I play a comfortable spot or do I decide to stick with the team out of my comfort zone to try and help the rest to make the plays they need to do. And I can believe that's tough, but I mean map one, that was their map pick. On
Hmm.
Vertigo, of course. How comfortable were you guys on that map beforehand? I mean, you looked phenomenal.
Really good. We practiced a lot of Vertigo recently, so we felt really good on it. Yeah, we had a good game on Vertigo.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely
Get
right.
on.
Like it got us really scared. Like we're seeing Vertigo, right? It's their map pick, and you guys are, I mean, walking over them practically. Of course, in the end, it turns out that HyperS was very happy that you guys chose Overpass for them as well. So both
Hmm.
teams basically picked the map for each other. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Essentially.
Vertigo was solid. Absolutely, you guys had some really nice ramp control, which was very impressive. I think on the CT side, the hard fights on A that you were constantly able to win.
yeah, that was really nice. Yeah.
What did you feel like they were doing wrong?
Um, um, to be honest, I don't really know because we, I don't know. I honestly don't know because we had a heavy RAM control at the beginning. So yeah, I mean, I felt like they were kind of brute forcing through a ramp, which I think was a bad idea. They could have waited a bit more and then not taking the fight early round.
Taking it more slowly on A ramp, basically trying to retake it
Yeah, I
late.
think so.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, right now it's really just walking into a wall of utility, and it's a
Exact.
it's a coin flip that definitely does not favor them. So it's you have to pick up the rounds. But yeah, for you guys, I mean, the points not making a big difference, of course. It was looking likely that you're going to be fourth place. So
Yep.
looking forward to your game against Underwater Squad. Uh,
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch the demo of today, especially Overpass, because I think it's one of our strongest map. So yeah, we gotta watch the demo and then yeah,
Nope.
see our mistakes and then yeah, fix it ASAP.
I mean, last guys, you guys did actually tie against Underwater Squad. So there's definitely some potential for it being a very close game.
Yeah.
Uh, what is your expectation? Do you think you guys were able to take the win, or
Yeah, I think if we can take it to the third map, I think we have a big chance. Yeah.
yes?
Um, yeah, I'm
The,
looking forward to it.
the challenge is going to be getting a map at the start and then making
Exact.
that
Yeah.
map three decider an absolute blast. And I'm looking forward to that because I really believe that that's going to be a good game
Yeah.
if you can force it to that
Um,
map three.
yeah, I'm also excited to play it.
Absolutely. I mean, that's in a few days' time. Where it's going to be this Saturday in the afternoon at 3 o'clock. We'll be seeing you guys in action again against Underwater Squad. What a banger it's going to be. I mean, it's of course the previous champions from last year against the top title contender, I would argue. So
Yeah.
it's going to be an exciting game, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope you guys will be well prepared to give us an absolute spectacle of a game.
Yep.
It will be
Did you have
great.
any final closing remarks on today's game?
Um, no, I'm just looking forward to the playoffs, and then yeah, we'll give our best.
Then let's look forward to the playoffs. We'll be ending today's stream right here, right now. We'll be back with you guys on Saturday, 3 p.m. Make sure not to miss it. It's going to be ZEPHYR against Underwater Squad. And on that same day in the evening, we're going to be watching the other banger, ETT versus Vanguard. We hope to see you on
Ooh.
Saturday. Have a very nice rest of the week. Bye bye. See you then.
Bye.
Bye bye.